Animal cruelty shouldn't be the price of admission.
This bill only has to do with whether we have evolved enough to decide that a cruel treatment of animal for a unnecessary product, something we can do without, it's a fashion statement, a statement of wealth.
We know you love animals. At Compassion PAC, we love animals too. And that's why, together, we must support political candidates that share our deep compassion for our furry, scaled, and feathered friends.
We're having somewhat of an evolution of consciousness. Our actions have impacts on wildlife and on animals.
If we're going to argue that, hey, you shouldn't kill a living thing, plants are also living. Every year I harvest a rice crop. I kill a plant in order to provide that rice.
I don't believe the goal is to find a way to coexist with animal-tested cosmetics. Long-term, the goal is to eliminate animal-tested cosmetics on the planet.
At Compassion PAC, we interview and grade political candidates across California on their commitment to protecting all types of animals. And then we financially support the most compassionate campaigns.
The way that they have to keep the animals in small cages, I think that is not humane for any animal.
The white rhinoceros no longer exists, and I think that's a travesty.
I've never seen the attraction to seeing a beautiful animal in the wild and wanting to shoot it down.
I don't trust the international beef industry is treating their cattle humanely in China.
But part of good conservation practice is hunting too.
I do have a huge respect for all animals being able to exercise their freedom.
We're the 5th largest economy in the world. We do have influence over what other nations do.
As these creatures are giving their lives, maybe we can use the value of that life being given.
The time has come to see the end of exotic and wild animals being treated in this manner.
I don't think the status quo is working.
But why isn't it working though?
Because there's a $100 million or more international illegal wildlife trade where animals are being cut at the back of their necks and rods are rammed down their spine.
These animals suffer greatly for the sake of fashion, even while alternatives exist.
When Californians are participating in this activity, they're doing it legally, they're doing it morally, they're doing it honorable.
What our laws are how we feel as a state about how we treat animals and those without lobbyists and who have no voices.
Whether if it's fashion versus fur, or if it's personal preference versus the pain caused, we have choices, and our choices have an impact.
It's time here in California that we turn the page and begin to evolve. With that, I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
All members vote who desire to vote. Close the roll and tally the vote. Ayes 52, noes 12. This measure passes.
Donate to Compassion PAC now and support candidates for political office who will stand strong for animals, who will put compassion ahead of profits, and who value animals as much as you do. Please donate today.